Hey, welcome back to another episode of Fishing is My Summer Job. Only a little bit of time left in school, and then I get to fish every day. Snuck out the other night, throw some poppers at Smalley's. Had a pretty good night. It wasn't the first place I went. There's been some people through there fishing. I seen them later. I snuck into this place, kind of in town that I fish once in a while. You've seen it probably if you've watched my videos. And I think this is my second cast, and I got a pretty good smallmouth. Yeah, this fish really wanted to fight hard. It ran, that current kind of bust down the center of this, and there's the two slack areas. It ran me into the current, tried to hook me up on some rocks. I fought it a little bit. It came across the other side of the I guess, channel there. And like I say, it just really fought hard. It's probably about a 14 or 15 incher, probably 15 incher. Just a nice solid fish, kind of the go-to fish on this river with some bigger ones mixed in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, lately my go-to fly for throwing poppers has been this little yellow popper. It has been a lot of fun throwing it. I early in the season you get them on big streamers. This time of year, it just depends, where you're throwing, what you're going to end up getting them on. Big streamers always works. Poppers are kind of fun. I like the surface hit. This is maybe 5-10 minutes later. I start working the seams over here. Right off the bat, I hook in and hook into a rock bass. Obviously, rock bass are a ton of fun. They fight nice and hard, and there's lots of them around. And if you can get them to come up and hit a popper, so be it. That's a good time. I'm not one to to frown upon catching rockies. Growing up, my Uncle Harry used to call him Rocky Raccoon. Lives in the lagoon, and we used to catch tons of them up on Higgins Lake. Still do. You watch a video. I usually do one video a year doing that. What I'm doing here is I'm working the slack water on the back sides of the current. I'd work the current area. A lot of times the bass will sit in the break, and sometimes they'll go up into the slack. The first fish I caught was in the slack water, so I'm starting to work the slack water on both sides. I'll do a cast or two, then switch sides of the river so the fish kind of don't get spooked by the popper. So here I am. I'm going to come back, work the other side of the river, going up in a little further up by the rocks, and pow, it hits. And this fish is a good fish. It's probably one of the better popper fish that I've gotten this year. And man, was it fun. It fought really hard. I've got a better mount, or harness mount ordered for my GoPro. So hopefully I can get a little better video on some of the stuff. You fish by yourself, it's just kind of a challenge to get it. And like I say, I do this just for myself and a lot of fun. And the few of you who watch, hopefully you can learn something. If you're local, I'm always got room for somebody to go fishing with me. If you're not local, then it's one of those deals. This is a nice area. The Southwest Michigan's got a lot of options between the Grand River system, the Kalamazoo River system, and then the St. Joe River system. Great smallmouth fishing in that whole area. You can't go wrong on any of them. The only problem you got on most of those rivers is not real wadeable. The river I'm on right here, there's 4 or 5 spots you can wade. The rest you pretty much need to fish out of the boat.
This is almost 19 on the measure net.
Well, hey, thanks for tuning in. We'll see what I'm going to catch next time. Hopefully some walleyes.